Olympia Soiree.
What's good, everybody? Mid-Morning Soul back at it again with another playthrough part to Olympia Soiree. And, folks, history.
待ってたんだ。あなたがいないと寂しかった。
Oh, Himuka. I won't skip you because that's the first time I heard it. Alright, so, y'all, we're in chapter 2 for the Iron Mask, Sir Akaza, and I admit, he's good with the mind games. He's pretty good at, like, weaving the situation to, you know, bend in his favor. But I honestly think he's being sincere. That slip of the tongue in which, you know, he said, oh, if nobody will marry you, I'll do it. You know, of course that put us off. That didn't feel good. But now he's gonna kind of rectify that sort of, like, not giving a fuck attitude. Pardon my French, but that's how I call it. I just got off work, y'all, so I don't really feel like using nice terminology. But yeah, he already wants us to go on a date, so let us proceed, shall we? The Iron Mask. Let's get it. Okay. Today's the day. I went to check the letterbox in Yomi this morning before coming here. I decided against bringing Daifuku after all, because he done already betrayed your ass, that's why. I couldn't let food be a deciding factor in choosing my husband. I mean, if the man could cook, of course my fat ass would say something like that. Don't worry, this is going to be my first and final date with him, Cap. All I need to do is find a reason to leave. Byakuya, girl, that's toxic as hell. Give him a chance. Come on. My resolve my resolve strengthened, but my voice sure didn't. My resolve strengthened as I looked across the sea at Tenyo Island. But why would he ask to meet out here on the beach? Girl, I give you 2 good guesses. You know, I'm pretty sure he wants to show us his goods. Not all of them, but a nice sampling of them. I hope so. I hope he's not in his usual getup. He didn't tell me to wear a bathing suit, so maybe he's planning for us to fish, like Camellia said? So maybe I could try some of those delicious smoked treats. I was gazing out at the sparkling ocean when... Show us what you got. Good morning. I turned around casually, but was startled at the sight of him. Woo! Let me see! Akaza! Okay. Okay, usually I would be like, why aren't you half naked? Are you gonna go swimming or some shit? No, he looks good in this getup. Okay. Good morning. No, let me stop playing. Good morning. I had never seen him dressed like this before. Look at him. Yeah, girl, we looking at him. You look good. It wasn't just his it wasn't just his clothes that were different. He wasn't wearing his glasses either. I wasn't sure where I should be looking. Woo! Careful, girl. Of course there's a damn choice. Hold on. Let's see, you're not dressed like usual. Of course I'm alarmed. Shit. Well, we'll just go with the first choice. It's tame. It's not stupid like this. Let's go. Yeah. We don't need to be like hype for no reason. Oh, you're not dressed like usual.
今日は休日という俺なりの意思表示です。
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. At least you didn't come in with, like, your work clothes. That'd be so dumb. But still, where are your glasses?
あれも仕事用です。
Oh, really? That just completes the look. They don't have any function to them besides just looks. The fuck? Well, at least he sounds. Well, at least he still sounds like the usual Akaza. Strangely enough, it made me feel more at ease.
断りの制服の方が良かったですか?
Careful. I like a man in a uniform / suit, but we'll see. What do you say, Byakuya? No, that's not what I meant.
では行きましょう。
Okay, all right. Where? He swiftly turns to a boat near us and begins to untie the mooring line. So I guess we're going fishing. Looks like he does this often. This is cute. Just to see him out of his office. When I turn to Sean Connery. His office shtick, you know? Yeah. I'm not really much of a fishing girl, so yeah. I know, funny me being in Florida, but no, I'm really not. Even though Camellia told me about it, seeing him like this in person made me blush a bit. Ooh. If possible, I wouldn't mind swimming and diving with my soulmate too. My love for the ocean had been with me since birth, which is why I wanted to... Wait, he's headed... Wait, Akaza, where are we going? I hurriedly tried to stop him, seeing that we were headed toward Tenyo Island. Turn back! If we keep going, we'll be caught in the whirlpool. You trying to kill us on our first date?
大丈夫ですよ。ただ、暴れると揺れますから、おとなしく座っていてください。
Bruh, you be visiting Tenyo Island without me? The fuck? This is no time to joke around. Can't you see that huge whirlpool up ahead?
もちろん見えていますよ。でも大丈夫です。
You could always bail out. No, I'm just kidding. He showed no signs of being upset. Meanwhile, my own frustration swelled inside me. Yeah, girl. Don't you just hate when your man tried to kill you on this first date? Pisses me off too. Well then, turn back. We don't stand a chance against the whirlpools here. I have no intention to commit a double suicide with you. I said everything I could to stop him. We drew dangerously close to the whirlpool. Akaza, look! It's right behind you! This is really dangerous! He kept rowing. The boat continued at the same pace, bringing us even closer. Akaza, please! We're going to... All of a sudden... Huh? I couldn't believe my eyes. We could believe it, though, because we've been through this for, like, a couple of routes. The whirlpools that had been raging madly a moment ago suddenly calmed into weak eddies. Huh? Fuck. What? Huh? What is... The violent roaring quieted, and I could no longer see or hear any splashes against the boat. Soon. The whirlpools are gone?
驚くようなことではありません。ああいったものは 道潮と引き潮で動きが違うこともあるんですよ。
But these whirlpools have never disappeared like that before.
四六時中眺めていたわけではないでしょ。あなたが眠っている間には収まっていたかもしれません。
The iron mask was the same as usual. I kept looking back between the calm ocean and Akaza's face.
俺もあなたと心中する気はありません。ご安心ください。
Thank you, I appreciate that. Was he being kind or cold? I decided to just drop the subject and looked on at Tenyo Island as we drew closer. Really? Am I really returning to my island? Another whirlpool isn't gonna appear from nowhere and swallow us up, right? I was more anxious than excited now. For 13 years, I could only look at my homeland from a distance. A homeland where no one lived anymore. I felt my eyes growing hot with tears. I didn't want to cry in front of him. Girl, just do it. Mom, get a grip! Leave me alone! I'm trying to do that. Shut up. Mother, is this real? The island wouldn't crumble under my feet the moment I stepped off the boat, would it? Maybe my mother and everyone else are still alive waiting for me. I gripped the folds of my skirt tightly. The boat slowed down and soon... Yep, wow, you're on your own. Girl, just have a big old cry and see how he reacts. As I took in the reality of my surroundings, I slowly fell to my knees. This is my island? The buildings and trees... Buildings? What buildings? Whatever. The buildings and trees were covered in thick green moss. I don't sense anyone around. I couldn't hear the click-clacking of the looms or the sound of anyone singing. Yet oddly enough, the place wasn't in ruins. It was as if a soft green robe was draped over the island for protection. I'm back on Tenyo Island. I cautiously reached out to touch the soft moss. The cool moisture on my fingertips proved it wasn't an illusion. Akaza, why did you bring me here? After a brief hesitation, he touched a nearby tree and began to speak.
ここに帰りたいのではないかと思いまして。
Aww.
辛いことも思い出すはずですが、それでも故郷に戻りたいのではと。
I couldn't believe the Iron Mask did this so soon, because usually that takes a couple of chapters in between the beginning and when we're about to get an ending. Huh, he moves fast. Do you understand what you've done?
失策でしたか。
The next thing I knew, I had leapt up onto my feet and ran off.
どこへ?
Don't follow me! Don't look! You didn't do anything wrong! Mother, everyone, I was finally home. I could finally go home and... I could finally go and see everyone. Suddenly, I felt like I was being wrapped in a white ray of light, as if someone pure, kind, and bright was calling out to me. Lady Amaterasu, I am Byakuya of the White. I have returned to the island. I was finally back. What the hell? It's just, that's how it is when you look down, directly down. The land where I was born. The land where I was raised. Oh, I didn't know Ikimizu Spring was this deep. I felt the water rising higher and higher. But I wasn't afraid at all. I took in the feeling of the warm, gentle water. I thought it was cold. Mom, get it! I know about it, okay? Shut up! Yes, yes, yes. We take on our love, strength, and color. We got it. Mother.
魂の半身と巡り合って愛し愛された時、あなたはその人の色に染まり力を得ることができる。
Yes, I got you. I remember now. That's why I need to find my soulmate. Girl, you found them as far as I'm concerned. Excuse me. Huh? I suddenly realized I was standing inside of the spring. The fuck? You didn't drown?
何をしているんですか、あなたは。嬉しいからといって、木の実木のまま水に飛び込むなんて。
Well, hold up. I thought that thing was deep. Is me deep or something? The fuck? Huh? Wait, I jumped into the water? I don't remember doing that. I climbed out of the water and looked around. Look at all these Iroha flowers. I gently touched one of the many in bloom.
すごい茂り方ですね。長く無人だったとは思えない。
Tsukuyomi comes here every so often, but it seems they don't wilt so easily.
もうすぐあなたの誕生日ね。5歳になったら糸紡ぎを教えてあげる。
Aww. Okay, this is different. I won't tell her to shut up.
そして10歳になったら折り方を教えるわ。15歳になる頃には一人前よ。
It was too late for me to stop. All my emotions bubbled up to the surface and I began sobbing. I didn't want to cry in front of him. Just do it. Shut up. Just do it. Could you leave for a while? You can take a walk around the island. I knew there was no use in hiding my tears now. I could barely keep my shoulders from shaking. What are you gonna do?
やれやれ。あなたは本当に意地っ張りですね。
Aww.
ずっと離れていた故郷に戻ったのですから、懐かしくて当然です。声を上げて泣いても、それは全く恥ずかしいことではありません。それとも俺がそんなあなたをせせら笑うような人でなしだと思っているわけですか。
No, not really. You don't laugh at anything. I tried to answer, but my hiccups stopped me. I kept sniffling and was feeling so pathetic that I could cry all over again. This is so unfair. You dragged me here, calling it a date. I wouldn't have expected you to bring me here. What the hell? Something touched my head. It was gentle and strong.
まあ、俺は融通の利かない冷血な鉄仮面なので。
I wanted to see that expression on his face when he said that. But I didn't have the courage to look. But isn't Tenyo Island restricted? You're supposed to be the Kotowari director.
職権乱用という言葉をご存知ですか？
He sounded so warm and gentle despite saying something so unscrupulous. I felt tears welling up in my eyes again. Unbelievable. You're watching me cry. It's so mean, so compassionate, huh?
あの海岸からよく島を眺めているでしょう。いつも帰りたそうに。
Oh, well, come on, give him brownie points for paying attention to that. You do look out to Tenyo Island a lot, so you would figure you would want to go home. What you do? You've been watching me?
漂着物の確認は断りの仕事でもありますから。
Okay, fam. That's right. Now a bit calmer, I took notice of my situation. What am I doing? This was so bizarre. I jumped into the spring, started sobbing uncontrollably, and was now being comforted by my nemesis. Ooh, girl, not the nemesis, child. Stars. This is so embarrassing, but I'm not sure what I should do.
言い伝えでは、この生き水の泉には日の女神アマテラスが眠っているとか。
Yes, that's what I've heard too. Which is why we used to come here every day to offer our prayers to her. Even though when I was little, I only played with the water. Memories of the past came to mind again. Days long gone, when I thought I would spend the rest of my life with my mother and everyone else. Mother. No one else was on the island. I was really the last of the white. The joy of finally being able to return and the sorrow of reality brought tears to my eyes again. As I shook again, Akaza patted me on the back. Aww. Feeling his hand on me made it hard to breathe. The touch of his hand was incredibly tender and gentle. Is this really the Iron Mask? I could tell he was really concerned, which made me so embarrassed that I couldn't breathe again.
そう焦らずともいいんですよ。ゆっくり息を吸って吐いてください。
Not only did he see me cry, but now he was trying to calm me down. Without the feeling of his hand on my back, I would surely fall deeper into despair. Mother, everyone, I'm home. But crying here won't do anything, will it? I felt a lot better now that I was able to cry. Good. Sometimes it takes a good, hard cry to be able to pick up and move on. I see Byakuya. I see you. Maybe whatever was keeping me bound so tightly flowed out with my tears. I could finally accept the past. Thank you. I'm fine now.
そうですか。俺に気を使わすと言いたいところですが、確かにその服を乾かすべきだ。
Oh no! Now you have to see me naked! You're right. Let me take them off.
待ってください。
What? You don't want to get a free peep show? What is it? I untied my ribbon when I realized. I'm so sorry! I wasn't! I hurriedly retied the ribbon as my cheeks flushed. I'm sorry about that. Don't worry. I'll dry my clothes at my hideout when we go back. You know the cottage near the cave? That's my hideout. I can see the island from the window there.
それは素晴らしいですね。では、風邪をひかないうちに そこへお連れしましょう。
I picked up my jacket and cap, then followed behind Akaza. Ooh! The pawn activated. The hell?
少し風が出てきましたね。あなたの体が冷えないように急ぎましょう。
I'm fine, really. I couldn't seem to focus as we rode back. For some reason, I was trying to look away from him.
ところで宣告の件ですが。
Oh God, please don't remind me what I did.
異性の前で軽々しく服を脱いではいけませんよ。
But what if what if I want you to be my man? I didn't. It's not a man. It's my man. Ah! You're right. I'm sorry.
一つ助言をしておこう。この先絶対に心に決めた男性の前以外では軽々しく裸にならないこと。
Ugh, I don't believe it. Yosuga told me the same exact thing too. Girl, you was a freak trying to get naked in front of multiple men. I'm glad I didn't undress completely. Akaza! The whirlpools! As they were waiting for us to leave, the sea began to swirl savagely behind us as we passed. I don't believe it.
潮のせいですよ。
Are you sure? Bruh, we know what the real reason is. His explanation wasn't very convincing. Yeah, you wanted to test the theory, I bet. You bastard, you better not mention that to her. Fuck! Hold on. Ah, Jeebus! I don't know what to pick, really. It must be Lady Amaterasu. Are you serious? Is he gonna clown me if I say this? Because if I tell him this, I'm like giving him attitude, which I feel he doesn't need right now. I think he's gonna clown me if I say this, but the second answer is kind of bad. Let's go for it. The first answer. Yeah. No, it must be Lady Amaterasu's power. I'm sure she let us through. That's what's happening. Well, so what we know of.
ではそういうことにしておいてください。
You look disappointed. Again, with that indifferent tone. He must think I'm childish. Exactly. That's why. That's why I was like, I don't know if he's gonna want me to say this. I stared at the island growing smaller with each passing moment. As someone raised on Tengu Island, you wouldn't understand. Lady Amaterasu should not be dismissed like that. He began to row again when suddenly...
今俺のことを呼びました。
The fuck? No. Akaza looked at the waves with a bleh. With a bleh. Akaza looked at the waves with a frown on his face.
今確かに誰かの声がしたのですが。
Shit, is you going crazy? Maybe it was Lady Amaterasu!
あなたは何でもそれで片付けそうです。
You don't believe in deities and spirits and shit? Don't be so rude. This is how the women of the white are.
ちなみにあなたはそのアマテラス様の声を聞いたことがありますか？
Yes, in the previous route. But you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Unfortunately, no.
ではやはり風の音だったのでしょう。悪のあなたに聞こえないものが 関の俺に聞こえるはずもない。
He does raise a valid point. I see. With nothing else to excuse me. With nothing else to say, I turned my attention back to the ocean. It was then that I noticed a leaf drifting on the surface of the water. Mr. Director?
今は赤座です。
Don't mind if I do. Then Akaza, remember you said that you keep watch on. Remember when I said I couldn't read Akaza? Then Akaza, remember you said that you keep watch of the shoreline? Have you found anything special before?
素敵なものですか。刀でしょうか。
Hey, Tokisada found that. His hand moved to the katana. Oh, his katana. Ooh. Don't mind me. Ooh. I'll be quiet. His hand moved to the katana. Excuse me. I'm about to say katana. His hand moved to the katana on his hip. He seemed to touch it with gentleness. Huh? That drifted to shore too?
実はそうなんです。
Interesting. How wonderful! I can't believe you found something like that. It looks great on you.
似合っていますかこの俺に。
A katana's not really a fashion accessory. It's to put people in place. But if you like that sort of thing, Byakuya, I love it for you. I'm sorry, was that rude? I was just a bit envious since I'd never found anything like a weapon before.
いいじゃありませんか。瓶入りの手紙で。刀なんて物騒ですし、手紙の方が幸せを招きそうだ。
There I go, fucking almost reading his line. I tell you, y'all, it's been a long day at work. I need to learn how to fucking read. Deadly? But you're the owner, so it isn't deadly. No, I don't know what kind of logic that is. It's a deadly weapon no matter how you look at it. It's just that if the wielder, the weapon is deadly no matter what, but depending on the wielder, you know, I guess I get what you're saying. But like, just like a gun is deadly, the katana is deadly too. It just depends on the wielder. The waves bring forth what one seeks. I'm sure the katana won't be used for any wrongdoing in your hands.
ありがとうございます。肝に銘じておきます。
Look at you smiling. Oh my. All right. Akaza? His smile was very unlike the Iron Mask. Thinking it would be best not to say any more, I turned to look at Tenyo Island now far away in the distance.